Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. And the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll go with a direct snap. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Makes the grab on 3rd. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. He's got it down the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Coming after it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Number 34, set to kick it off.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. The Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. And how about this matchup we'll see today between two tremendous tight ends, David?
I mean, two guys that are so fun to watch that really make defense hard. Like, how do you want to play this guy? We're going to see which defense can step up and try to stop.
And that pass intercepted. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Ole Miss, 0.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Rebels want to move quickly. To the air, it's Grant. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They want to throw it. Getting some heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's Thomas. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Going to the running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease, it's Durham. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And now on first down after converting with the run. Looking for space. It's Durham. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 2nd down, he'll fire. With the catch, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They keep attacking through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kentucky was able to come away with the win as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll try the right side. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. And they got him for the sack. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Cole.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Durham. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Toss to the outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking down the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
A first down for the offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, the ball squirts out. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty at 2nd and 6. They'll test the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Grant. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On to attempt to try. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year. But, man, this offense is rolling. They're up 14 over Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle. It's Sampson. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense in an empty set. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johns. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up
On second down, he's looking downfield. Swings it out to his running back. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Grant. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to the air one more time. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And as he throws, that pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode and try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Fires toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown LSU.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his man. It's Lee. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, Rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They move the tight end all over. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch, called for and made. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Sweet cut there. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle. It's Johns. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the option. He'll toss it. At midfield, he's got room. Running toward the tape. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group.
The give to the back.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Rebels get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Lee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. On the run, it's Durham. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. trying to get to him. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's White. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Zimmerman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Grant. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They want to just keep throwing it. He lofts one down the sideline. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna run it. It's Durham. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone.
And first down for the offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hilton. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it! And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Barges ahead. Touchdown LSU! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Ole Miss 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Fires to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On second down, just keeps firing. Got it on the outside, it's Zimmerman. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Excellent field position here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Durham. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
It's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after him. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the misconnection, it's second down. He wants to throw it again. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.